Krum was not invited to Hermione and Ron's wedding.
1,000% truth. Ron would never let that happen. And I don't think Hermione would even put up that big of a fight about it, so truth.
Interesting, because I was going to go lies. I went the other way. Hermione and Krum seem to be legit friends. They still pen pal back and forth with each other. He was at Floor's wedding. Why wouldn't he be at Hermione's? Closer to Hermione than he is Floor.
I'm sorry. Are you comparing casual friends with a person this other person dated?
Went on a date with. Not dated. Went on a date.
I don't care. I would have never, ever suggested that we invite an ex or a guy I went on a date with to my wedding.
Even if you went on a date with a celebrity as their date to some Academy Award show or something like that, and that celebrity was still a friend, even though they were quote unquote a date, you wouldn't invite that guy?
No.
Even if you were still friends with them, you wouldn't invite them?
I wouldn't be friends with them is what I'm saying.
Okay, but in this situation, they were friends. And Ron got his dang autograph.
And how long between when the war ended and when Ron and Hermione got married? And how long before Krum got married? Because Krum married a Bulgarian girl.
Did Ron and Hermione go to his wedding?
No.
I think they might have.
I think they might have. I'm gonna go with I don't remember if it's truth or lies, whichever one says that yes, he was invited and he was there, and I'll tell you why.
Y'all's crazy.
Because Hermione, if Hermione wanted him to be there, it didn't matter how uncomfortable Ron was gonna be. Hermione was gonna win, and she was gonna get it her way.
That's
but
what
also,
I think too.
Yeah, but also I do think, speaking of character growth of Ron matured quite a bit as an adult versus when he was 14 years old when that whole thing happened, and he could be a grown up and be like, "Yo, Victor Krum is the best Quidditch player ever." Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking more along the lines of, generally speaking, it's the woman's day, and if she wants something,
and Hermione
she's gonna get it.
Yeah, Hermione would get it for sure.
Okay.
And also, at the end of the day, for Ron's the one marrying Hermione, so he has nothing to fear with Krum being there.
Right.
Who's she going home with at the end of the night?
That's
Ron.
That's the best time to invite the exes. Let them sit there and stew. Although I still maintain Krum was not an ex.
2 weeks later.
Cho attended Harry and Ginny's wedding.
Is this a callback to Krum going to Ron and Hermione's wedding?
I think so, because me and Marissa debated this pretty well the last time like this came up.
Lies. Wholeheartedly lies. Ginny would not have let Cho come to her wedding.
So here's the real question. I agree with you. I don't think so. But do you think that Ginny is a more jealous person than Ron? Because I don't think so.
Oh, I don't think Krum came to their wedding either.
Right. No. I don't think so either. But I'm just curious. What do you think? Like, I think that Ron is more upset about what happened between Krum and Hermione, which is pretty much nothing, as opposed to Ginny being upset about what happened between Cho and Harry.
I don't know. I think it's pretty comparable because, like, even in book 7, Cho's like, "I'll take you to the common room," and Ginny's like, "No, you won't. Luna can do that. Come on."
I think it's weird because nothing happened between Cho and Harry. Harry had feelings for her, yes, but their one time they went out was a disaster, and that was it.
They kissed.
They kissed.
It was a wet kiss, Harry says.
Well, and he asked her out to the Yule Ball, and Ginny was a last resort. Because at the Yule Ball time, Ginny couldn't go to the Yule Ball unless she was asked. And Harry asked Cho, and Cho said no because she was already going with Cedric. And the whole thing of like Ron was like, well, Ginny, you can go with Harry. Like, as if it's just like, oh, well, you can go. Not a big deal. I think that stung to Ginny. Like, Harry didn't even think about going with her.
Okay, so then do you think they invited Neville to the wedding?
Yes. But I don't think Ginny and Neville were ever actually a thing. They just went to a dance together.
Yeah, but Harry and Cho just went on the one date together. That's the
And
same
kissed.
thing. Yeah.
And he
I
was
guess.
hung up on her emotionally.
We don't know if Neville and Ginny definitely didn't kiss.
She met Michael Corner at the Yule Ball that she was at with Neville.
Okay, I mean, I think this is lies too. I guess my big hang up with this question, or statement rather, is I don't even think Cho gets an invite to the wedding. Like, who was she to Harry? Nothing after everything went down. They knew each other, but shoot, how many people do you know that you can't invite to your wedding? Like, a ton. So
I
it's
think
like,
the only way she would go to the wedding is if they just invited the whole DA. And they couldn't not invite her.
But would she accept?
I think if she was invited, she would go. I don't think she was invited.
yeah, I don't think she was invited. I think if she was invited, I think she would probably be there.
Yeah, I agree.